LJ, Jake Majot, guys like that. You never see Jake maybe in a competition anymore since he gave up the pipe stuff, but back out here in Streetstyle, which is so fun.
Talk about LJ a little bit, taking a little time off, exploring that NASA internship.
Yeah, so we're hoping that the NASA flight research is going to help tonight when he's going for the big air onto the big rails. I mean, the calculations are going to be dialed, I would assume.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, LJ's been skiing a lot, but not as much as he has. But he was just out at Tom's event a few weeks ago, and he's skiing just as good as he always has. Looking forward to watching LJ in this one.
Another name that you guys mentioned, Tucker Fitzsimmons, set to drop in perhaps a dark horse in this contest.
Oh yeah, definitely a dark horse. He came out to my Rail Jam Steel City Showdown, came in through the AM qualifier and made it all the way onto the podium hungry. He's been hiking all week, I heard, so he's not taking no for an answer, and he's going for gold tonight.
Oh yeah, looking forward to watching Tucker throw down on this setup.
Well, quite a setup, and let's get going. We're going to rewind the game clock here. 45 minutes of action here for the men in the Streetstyle course under the lights of Copper Mountain. How are you doing out there? Make a little noise. Let's get this party started.
Hopefully everybody here has been sampling all the free beverages they've been giving out here down at Sponsor Village. Here we go. We are going. Let's hear it.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's Colby.
That's Colby with was that a back swap?
Did he
backslide?
Back swap, backslide.
Did he just snipe the start list? We got 10 names in front of him. We didn't see Colby Stevenson on this.
He's on the list now, folks. Okay, let's get this party started. Let's get these guys hustling. I want to see some people running tonight.
So it looks like we got Tucker dropping in next here.
I thought definitely the trick du jour today was that 360 transfer from Colby in that slope course. I just thought he was on one today.
Most impressive thing, watching the broadcast, you can hear him yell audibly at the cameraman, hey, heads up, and then he drops in. The cameraman barely moves out of the way in time as he does that transfer. He was basically directing, producing, and starring in the show all at once.
All right, we got Tucker coming in here. A little 270 disaster switch, very nice.
Whoa.
Looking for a 450 out of that. Just
you give it to him on that, Ev?
I mean, if we're playing a game of slush, I think that might count. But for this situation,
if he was on defense, that one might
defense,
count.
I think that's good. But
call that one a shuffle.
Probably see him up there again. Try that again.
Will Berman.
Switch 270. Oh, the 180 on, 180 off of the electrical box feature there. So things are starting to heat up quickly out here.
Will Berman is he's a Streetstyle OG. He's been part of this event since it started a few years ago at downtown Breckenridge, and it's great to see him out here, along with this guy as well, Sean Jordan.
Smooth 270 disaster there.
Well, certainly two couple names that bring innovation to the Streetstyle course. Another thing to kind of pay attention to, the use of course and what we'll see from these guys in this 45-minute heat.
Yeah, like we were talking about in the previous Streetstyle events with the women too, the judges want to see you hitting every aspect in this course, all the different features, doing different tricks, big tricks, technical tricks, a big variety, but again, it comes down to the time. You got to hustle, you got to get your hits in, and you got to land something banger to stand out for the judges in front of all these other athletes.
Oh, just beautiful there, Siver. Beautiful.
Oh, going 2 onto that one and not quite getting that one around. I don't think I've ever seen him wear a helmet before.
Alex Hall on course.
Oh, switch 270 to the backslide, the back foot only on that one. There's the nugget. We were all hoping for it. If you like chicken nuggets, let's get loud.
He's double dipping into the sauce on that one, isn't
he? Double dipping barbecue, honey mustard, whatever flavor you like on Alex's big first run. Oh!
Yo! We got Sam Donner there with a classic. Just always looking for a 3 swap out of Sam.
He really is always doing frontside 360 switch ups.
That is so good at them.
His and butter, as they say. Maybe
definitely.
even a little avocado toast with that one. Look at that! Somebody hit the snowboard feature.
Yeah, we got Lupe off of the pole jam.
Maybe a little nose press on that landing?
Something.
Okay. Get back up there, Lupe. I like it. No one's gone for the corrugated tube yet.
Alex Belmar from Canada.
Oh, full run there. The switch 2.7 to start it off. Yeah.
Pretty smooth.
What do you got to do to stand out in front of 11 other talented rail skiers? Like, how do you even stand out in that crowd?
Kind of hoping you would answer that, Tom.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Awkward.
Oh.
Yeah, Jake coming in
Jake
there.
the backslide? Is that what that was on the first double
backslide on
kick?
a dub king. Whole dub king backslide.
He's got a real ski video coming out soon that we're all very, very excited to see. Oh, LJ with the backside switch up transfer up there. There's the K-Fed. Can't get mad about that.
Oh, nice little unique line from LJ there. I haven't seen anyone take that line yet.
Yeah, nails the power bar, the Woodward power bar at the bottom of the course. Unplugs it and lets loose LJ Sereno.
Oh, big disaster there up top. There's the 270 on. Oh, fun guy to watch. He was skiing in the half pipe the other day for the ski team challenge. So a guy that can really do it all. Whoa, getting the big spin out. Whoa,
Tucker.
the Pretzer Tucker.
Not surprised to see Tucker being the first one to drop in after everyone takes their first runs.
Nope, kind of saw that one coming. Likes to hike, likes to get after it. Oh, nice, cool speed.
Very nice.
Switch 180 on, 180 off of that corrugated tube at the bottom there. Okay, things are moving quick now.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is what we like to see. This is what street style is all about. Oh,
Yeah.
270 frontside 360 switch up.
I thought Sibber might be doing a 3-swap there, but I didn't want to call it out too early.
You got to call it out a little early. You got to point our eyes in the direction of what you see coming.
Very nice, Sean. Little front 6 out of that flat rail.
I'd say that's a signature Sean move right there, the front
I agree.
6.
Agreed.
Alex, what's you got for us? Oh, the
Yeah,
super fed.
clean.
Whoa! Switch into that electrical box. The lip slide 270 there.
Well, this contest certainly has heated up quickly. We're about 8 minutes into it, 38 minutes remaining for these guys. And what are some of the things that are standing out already?
That's tough. I mean, Seaver with the big 360 switch up there was a definite highlight. We had Tucker going really big as well. I mean, only seeing one run is tough. You know, if you have a mess up on that first run, you're going to get forgot about. But there's so many laps that they're going to get now that the hiking's going quicker, the athletes are dropping quicker, that this is when we're really going to start to see who's going for it.
Well, and Alex Belmar laced a smooth run down, and Jake, the talented street rider, he's still set to drop in for his second.
True, very true. Oh, there's a super fed there, going for that.
Oh,
going for the backslide again. Whoa, under the rail.
The limbo.
Creativity at its finest. Okay, things are going quick now. Whoa, is that the 450 backside 270?
what's it look like to me?
Cameras can't even keep up with all this action.
LJ with a little nugget 360 out for us as well.
The nugget is back. Oh,
Tuck, a little blind 3-swap over that transfer gap.
he's already on to his third hit. Saw that one coming.
Yeah, but if you keep the camera on Tucker for a minute, you might see him running up the hill.
Oh, dandy.
Looks like you want to maybe do a little backslide to front slide on that one.
Oh, Colby back at it. Back switch up to switch there. Oh, stopping halfway. He wants to go back up and get that one.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen any flips yet. Sort of disappointing. Most rail jams end up with at least one flip of some kind. Somehow.
I'd say just give it some time. We'll see the big flipper. It's coming.
That's what the crowd wants.
Oh, yeah.
Alex there with the transfer to backside 270 out, the pretzel. Oh, smooth styling again. So
Down the
another
butter
full
knife.
run. The butter knife there at the end. The butter knife.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Sean coming in with a nice switch too over that closeout. A nice little blind swap continuing too on that drop rail.
Getting some tricks going.
So far, I'm kind of getting a feel that these guys are just trying to put down a nice solid run and then maybe try to switch up some of their tricks within that run and do something crazy. Just getting some time here, folks. These guys are just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Well, certainly plenty of time left on that clock. We're only 10 minutes into this 45-minute session, 35 minutes remaining.
Alex Belmar there with that one.
He was slaying Powder yesterday. Him and ABM down the lift line.
Oh yeah, ABM posted some shots on his Instagram. They had a great day.
So much snow. So crazy now to see the street course absolutely dug out after 3 feet of snow. 3 feet of snow fell yesterday. It was just outrageous. Whoa! Oh. Nose butter 450. Heating up.
It's a LJ with the 270 disaster on the double kink.
Oh, the 180.
Very nice,
on.
very nice.
Do you think we'll see the switch nugget? The filet-o fish?
Was that a filet-o fish?
I don't know.
I think that might have been the filet-o fish. Tucker already back for his 18th hit of the day.
Yeah.
We're
Continuing
going to be saying
to
Tucker's
lap.
name a lot.
He's lapping
Oh!
every 18 seconds.
Colby 270 onto the transfer rail with that closeout in the way.
Oh,
Gnarly.
man.
I mean, that kid is on fire this season, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. One to always watch out for no matter what kind of event he enters.
Oh,
630. Who's going to bring out the flip?
It's a good question. I think, my bet would be LJ, but we'll never know. I know Will Berman has a mean front flip in the bag.
He does. At one point recently, we realized that LJ at one point did a double flip in a rail jam.
come on.
War of Rails. It's not meant to be flips at all, and he did a double Lincoln loop in that event. He's a wild
Wow,
man.
that's deep. I forgot about that one, man.
Oh,
yeah.
Very nice.
Alex backside 360 changeup.
Very nice. A-Hall coming in with a heater right there.
Yeah, a little something special for the Copper crowd.
What do you guys think out there? You guys having fun watching everybody throw down? The lights are on, the action is heating up. We still have a lot of time left, so a lot of opportunities for all of these guys to impress the judges. The
Early
pretzel,
front swap, pretzel 4 on that double kink.
known all over the Instagram for his technicality on the rails. You know he's keeping old wave skiing alive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Belmar with the pretzel 450 out of that transfer rail.
Nice, just putting out a nice little run there
Yeah.
for Belmar.
Wow.
These guys
Consistently
these guys
smooth,
these
isn't
guys
he?
are coming together well. It's a nice little run right there.
How do you judge this? These judges, oh,
Yeah,
the
Jake, that
nose
was
butter.
sick.
Well, that's a good question, Tom, and that's maybe a question we could pose to the new school.
Looks like he's all right.
Yeah, according to the new school crowd, how do you judge this?
It's nice to get their kind of interpretation. We talk about progression, amplitude, difficulty. Are there other elements of the criteria that's missing? It'd be great to hear from you over on New Schoolers. And what's your thought on that, Evan?
I think the most important thing about these rail jams is consistency. Getting around, getting some tricks done, hitting multiple features, and then after you do that, try your harder tricks and try to show out and show the judges what you got. But if you just try to throw the same trick over and over and over again and you never land it, that's never going to work.
So some of the names that are sticking out, Alex Hall certainly seems to be heating up. Alex Belmar looking smooth.
Yeah, all the riders have been putting some tricks down every run.
Yeah, Jake there, we saw that nose butter 4 making an impression. LJ had the big 450, so a lot of variety coming here from every single one of these athletes. There's a pretzel.
Tucker, nice. He did a little slide to switch down the stairs on that
Snowboard feature?
yes, the pole jam. Now we got Anti dropping in here. some speed into this flat rail.
Oh, smooth there.
Smooth as it gets right there.
Certainly the fastest run.
Certainly.
Yeah, if there was a timed event, he would have won.
He's got it.
Speed and style.
The Kitzbühel of rail jams.
Oh, Colby. Oh, man. The 270 on, front side switch up, transfer, and then pretzeling. So by far the most technical trick we've seen up there on that transfer rail all evening. Lupe here. Oh, going for the super fed and not quite worming that one around.
Shnikes.
I helped a little pull down the run here. Looks like he did maybe a 3 swap on that double can. Couldn't really quite see from the angle. It's a little far away. Sam Zonner dropping in.
Oh, a little hung up.
I think he wants to set up for maybe that 360 switch up that he's so known for, but just getting the skis, getting a little hung up on that one. Belmar back to the top.
It's a nice little smooth run there for Belmar. Looked like he maybe wanted a little more on that first feature, but we'll get back to the top and throw it down again.
Jake going smooth there.
Yeah, prey grab.
Jake known for his style, as he won the Best Style Award last night at the New Schoolers Award, voted on by the community.
Wow. Proud moment for sure. Oh, LJ. Frontside 360 switch up, just not quite getting the landing on that one.
Ooh, the tail.
Yeah, there we go, going for a little variation, gets the grab out on that one. Frontside 450. Seaver spinning.
Seaver's definitely looking to line up something, maybe a little 2 on, swap, pretzel 4 maybe on that flat
It feels
rail.
like he's building up to something, doesn't it?
He's got something coming for us.
He wants to get spin in to get paid, so.
Do future spins get paid? Everybody knows that.
And if you don't, wow.
Too bad.
You're going home broke or.
Keeping the action going, Shawnee J here going for the transfer rail. Just sort of skiing around down there.
Looks like Sean's just filling out a line here to see what he's got on his next run.
Oh!
Okay.
Anti going high speed, the fastest skier in the event tonight. Whoa, there's the 450.
Kobe dropping in. 270 over that closeout. That's pretty difficult from that angle.
Oh yeah. Nice to have this event here. So in the past years, Breckenridge has hosted the Streetstyle event in downtown, so sort of on Main Street, but the space usually confines what features and what they can set up. It's cool to have a little bit more space, so we can see a lot more rails. We're seeing like a longer line where it was a little tighter when it was downtown. So right here at the base, really narrow on Main Street. So this is a little bit more skier friendly, we'll say. Maybe not as spectator friendly, but
very nice.
Just a little bit easier for them to do a couple more real harder tricks where it was a bit more of a show in the downtown.
Whoa! Is he coming from the jump on the pole jam?
Hard to tell on that one. Running back to the top. Can't stop him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sam.
What happened there?
We'll take a
That looked like quite a hit.
here. Yeah, straight off of that rail, catching an edge and going straight to his side and to his head there. So we're hoping he's okay.
Yeah, so we'll take a little pause in the action again. Some of the best medical staff on hand here at Copper Mountain tonight. And, we've seen a couple spills today. Cassie Sharp in the women's Superpipe on that final run, the 1080. She lost the ski. She went down. It was her first run, though, that allowed her to claim the victory. And what was nice to see that she was up, shook off that hit, and hopefully we can expect the same thing here in the Streetstyle course. Yeah, there we go.
See Sam standing up. The crowd is cheering him on as he grabs his skis. And
yeah, nice little show of appreciation there from the folks here at Copper Mountain. Appreciate the energy and enthusiasm that you have here in the Streetstyle course. We take a look at the game clock. We're about 25 minutes away from wrapping this thing up. Still lots of potential. And you guys talked about it at that 30-minute mark. It was Colby Stevenson dropping in that 270 frontside transfer to pretzel out. Perhaps the trick of the day or of the night so far.
Yeah, to my memory, I think that's maybe the best trick we've seen so far tonight. I would imagine that's what the judges probably have written down for their best trick.
We've seen a lot of variety. We've seen like Belmar with a couple really consistent runs, guys like LJ and Tucker, and a lot of consistent tricks, but that might be the one, craziest or best trick of the night so far, that Colby transfer.
Well, Will Berman had that front 450 tail. That was another highlight here, but 25 minutes remaining in this heat.
Sivers got this. Oh.
Spinning. In Norway, they call that the dance. I learned recently.
Yeah, the Norwegians have some of their own trick names outside of what us North Americans know, and it's very nice. Like having a nice variety of names, though.
Oh yeah, that's fun. LJ, so going for that frontside 360 switch up again. Here we go. Monty going for the 450.
Yeah!
Oh, so close.
I think he's going to hike back up to the top and try that again.
I hope so. That one it's right there. Just needs to lock it in.
Nice Lupe with a little straight air tail grab off of that pole jam. Nice little backslide to switch. A little smooth run there for Lupe.
That was a smooth run. The backslide across that tall. Oh, the backside 360 switch up transfer.
Do you think the backslide gets the just that it is? Is it more of just a style trick, or is it difficult to actually throw it down? What's up with the backslide?
I think it here and there on the shorter rails, it doesn't get a lot of credit because it's more of just an air. When it's on one of those longer rails, or seeing Jake do the backslide through the whole double kink, I think that gets a lot of credit because everyone knows how hard it is to balance on one foot. So. Oh, Alex there coming with the big 450 on. So taking a page out of Auntie's book there and just stomping the 450.
Nice little switch 270 disaster pretzel 270 from Jake. Coming in with a little switch on continuing too on that concrete ledge.
Well, we're getting word that the judges have a traffic jam at the top of the leaderboard, but certainly you guys have mentioned a host of names, and with Alex Hall completing that front 450 kind of at the halfway mark of this heat, look for him to be in contention here tonight as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Alex Hall, Colby Stevenson, Tucker Fitzsimons, those guys are all throwing down super hard right now. Among all the guys right now are putting out some solid tricks.
Yeah, very consistent. This guy, Alex Belmar, just came in with the 450 to forward and then that back switch up. So he's put together a lot of varieties of runs so far. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We called it. LJ Strenio, the double flips and 2 flips in 1 run.
Give me a break.
The crowd goes absolutely wild, and why wouldn't you?
The moment we've all been waiting for, the big flip. Thanks, LJ.
That's how JP O'Clair used to teach Misties over the transfer box, using that front flip, roll it over, get the picnic tablecloth out, and LJ Strenio putting on a show here for the crowd with the front flips.
Just when we thought we weren't going to see any, we see 2 of them in 1 run.
Does he pull for a double top?
I can only hope so. If he goes double, I'm giving him all the money in my wallet. Auntie came right back, backing it up against Alex with that 450, backside 450.
Very nice front anti right there. It's good to see him get up there and prove that trick.
Oh, smooth.
Whoa, switch forward.
There we
Disaster.
go. Switch forward, locking it in on the double kink up top.
Tucker with the switch to disaster, blind 2 out, and then
Whoa,
450 disaster for the concrete.
settle down, fella, settle down.
A lot of big spins coming out of Tucker there.
Tucker is slowly moving his way up here in the rankings, I think.
Well, and you guys had him as a bit of a dark horse coming into this, but he's certainly living up to expectations.
Sibber just putting down a nice little smooth run.
Looking for something big on that middle feature coming out of the shipping container. I think he really wants to get a big spin going there.
Colby the switch lip to disaster.
Oh,
Blind 3
snap.
swap on the concrete drop.
Oh,
On the front side, 450 out. Big run for Colby
Man.
Stevenson.
Colby is showing why he is just on fire right now as a skier.
Yeah, something to mention though, Alex, second place in the Dew Tour Slopestyle event today. These guys had practice this morning, the event this afternoon,
Yeah.
and some of them are still out here hiking this street style setup. Do they have a chance to eat lunch even? Like, just hustling for it.
Nice Belmar. Belmar just coming through, just consistency is
yeah,
king.
right.
Every run.
Oh,
Oh, Jake, all right, okay.
Uh-huh. You feeling that one, Evan?
I think he's got something pretty crazy lined up. You know, he's got all sorts of different grinds in his bag of tricks. Those backslides and the fast slides with the front foot. And I think he's got something crazy coming up for us here.
Well, we've seen some pretty snazzy nose butter fours from Jake.
Oh yeah, that's something you'd expect to see out of Jake. You know, that's just right up his alley.
oh, little back slap on that transfer rail there. So Anti, 270 on, just that pass run landed that 450 to backside 450 out. One of the best tricks we've seen all night. So now trying to back it up, add some more variety to keep moving his way up the leaderboard.
So that's what you're liking, Tom? That 450 to back 450 off from Anti?
Yeah, that was a huge trick there. That, along with Colby's 270 onto the transfer rail, are definitely probably the most technical tricks we've seen thus far tonight, competing for that best trick category.
Well, it helped Johanna Kille take the win here in the women's street style. She had not only the best trick, but again, displayed consistency and variety. Is that the key ingredient tonight as well for the men?
I think so, definitely. You want to have some of the best tricks. We saw Johanna take the win. She had the best trick of the night, as well as a bunch of other variety. You definitely need one standout trick that makes you memorable, but then a bunch of other variety around that to show your consistency on every single feature, all the different directions of spinning and styles of rail tricks. So yeah, a lot to kind of put into the formula there, I guess.
Well, Alex Hall, another guy in contention.
Oh, Alex battling with Anti on that one, bringing the 450 blindside 630.
Hall's just, he wants that trick. He wanted it.
Belmar going for the 450 as well, looking to pretzel that one.
There it is. There it is. I knew Sibber wanted that. Finally got it. Great to see.
270 front side switch of 450 out. So much spinning. Get spinning. Colby Stevenson 50-50 on that corrugated. LJ going slow here. What is he doing? Looking to stall on the closeout rail there, LJ?
I think that's what he's trying to do. He was telling us before the event he's got a little creeper trick that he was gonna do on that. I think that's what he's gonna do.
I think he's the crowd favorite with the front flips.
I mean,
yeah.
Who wouldn't be the crowd favorite with the front flips, right?
Oh yeah, LJ is good at being that crowd favorite. He's always down to, front flip, back flip, whatever it is, please the crowd.
And then did you see the hustle from LJ? Not just walking back up, but sprinting back to the top, so he's got a trick up his sleeve.
Oh, Tucker there with the 270 to switch.
Well, 15 minutes remaining here, and we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from a little earlier on in the day, the action here at Dew Tour. This is how the kids do it, Tom.
So cool to see. So earlier today, Slopestyle was going on.
LJ!
Tons of action. LJ going for that stall to transfer there. But yeah, Slopestyle. 4 jib features this year, so it was almost a rail jam itself with the 3 jumps at the bottom as well. But a lot of the guys in the field tonight at Streetstyle competed today. Fun to watch all that action go on. Sean going for the 50 there. And here you're also seeing some footage of Alex Hall today, who came through on the second and final run to lay down an absolute hammer of a run to move up onto the podium.
And that's really where I thought he won it, on that 4th and final rail, that speed that he was able to keep going into the jump line, Tom.
Yeah, and that along with his signature double grab on that bottom hit, 1440, the way he reaches over and does that grab is so unique, so always a standout.
Oh,
and there he is, skiing in both of our video boxes. Could you get any more Alex Hall?
And we got Sam back on the course.
Yeah,
Great to see Sam back out here.
Good call, Ev.
After taking a heavy slam on that 270 on earlier, he's back, so great to see, yeah, Sam feeling up to it. Oh!
Son of a...
Looks like he's all right. That was...
Catching a little bit of a snow snake on the side there, just coming off a little sideways. Here's LJ going for his one-of-a-kind transfer here. You're going to stall in the middle and then hop onto that down rail afterward. So much harder. The slower you move on these rails, the harder it is to balance and complete the whole feature.
Well, we got about 13 minutes left. Checking in with the judges. They certainly are appreciating all the efforts from Alex Hall, Colby Stevenson, and Siver. Seem to be in contention for the top 3.
Still anyone's game, though, with a lot of time left. A couple more opportunities to really leave an impression on the judges.
Oh, Siver.
630.
Let's go.
Out. Tucker there with the switch right side 270, and there's the pretzel 450. So, wow, coming in with a really clean run there for Tucker.
I know we just put up the top 3, but I think Tucker's probably number 4.
At least right there, neck and neck with those guys doing some insane rail tricks.
It was at the 16-minute mark, Alex Hall dropped the back 450 to 630 out. That really seemed to step this competition. Siver then came down, and he just completed that 630 out at the 12-minute mark. So, as you mentioned, Tom, still a lot of action here. Of course.
Yeah, still a lot going on. There's Belmar with another trick we haven't seen.
Looking very clean as well. He could be number 4 too. Who knows?
Maybe not like the one standout trick, but he's had almost every trick you could do. Like just so much variety and technicality. And LJ's...
He just had another attempt there. It looks like he didn't quite get it.
We need to see that one go down, LJ. Get back up there. Oh! Colby Stevenson, 2 on, front 360 switch up, probably telling the cameraman where to stand as well.
Half producer, half skier, Colby Stevenson continues to impress.
Johnny J here.
Do you think Alex Belmar over conditions his hair and that leads into the silky smoothest style that we've seen here on the street style course?
I think he must. Oh, smooth skiing there from Ante, who brought that 450 out first and kind of got the whole party started. Oh, Jake switched 270 to the fast slide, the front foot only.
Last few runs, Jake has put down some sweet tricks. He was working on that 450 for a little while, and now he's just coming through. Oh, A-Hall with the switch 4 on disaster. Damn, backslide, back swap, continuing to. Nice little run from A-Hall there, just cementing why he is in the top 3 right now for our judges.
Definitely showing why he deserves to be up there. So consistent.
LJ, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. It's as if there's a police line, do not cross. And LJ, again, continues to add all kinds of innovation here in the course.
Oh, Tucker going for that 270 onto the transfer rail like we saw from Colby. Perhaps wearing out. We don't see them running up the hill anymore. It's been a solid 30 minutes so far, and these guys are starting to get a little worn out.
Yeah, we're actually down to 9 minutes left in this heat. So, as you mentioned, fatigue a factor. They've had a big day on the slopestyle course, and now hustling up and down that hill, starting to wear them out.
Yeah, hiking is no joke at this elevation, so Lupe, yeah, going for it. Oh, getting down low on the tail press there.
Just a classic Lupe trick right there. Just great to see. Nice work out there, Lupe.
Belmar going for that 450, trying to get the pretzel out.
Question is, will he pretzel 4 or pretzel 6?
We're hoping for the 630.
We're always hoping for the 630.
Here's a guy that knows a lot about 630s.
A little 2 to switch, a little style.
Oh,
wow.
There you go.
Switch 270, pretzel 450 out of that one, just continuing to dominate that drop rail there at the end. And LJ, just having fun with it, trying to get this one-of-a-kind trick, stalling on the closeout rail in the middle, and he's already back up to the top and dropping again. LJ Stredia.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just clicks in right now and drops in again.
If he drops next, I don't think that's an unfair advantage. Oh, Tucker there.
Nice looking pretzel there.
That was the, I'm pretty sure he 270'd the other way than last time.
That's the Oktoberfest pretzel. That's the big boy.
Oh, boy. We're going Bavarian now.
The Bavarian pretzel.
Oh, Colby again. The 270 on 360. Yeah, Tucker did doing the right 2-7, the left 2-7, a little bit of variation, both directions. Ante there going for the surface switch up on that first section of that rail.
Oh yeah. Like a Lionel Richie album going all night long on that one, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Really smooth run there, going over the electrical box at the end. Oh, Alex again getting another technical trick in on the transfer rail. Front up, continuing with the front up after that. So, a lot going on here, a lot to keep track of. These judges better be taking good notes because we've seen a lot of runs and a lot of tricks so far. Oh!
Yeah, very nice. Little shot, little 2 on, little pretzel 4.
Sick one there, the pretzel 450. Whoa!
Damn, he just go off that little barrier.
Yeah, walleying up off the barrier and then spinning out of that down rail.
Looks like he might have lost his footing a little bit on that flat rail. He didn't get the shot of it, but I saw him on the ground over there. Sam, good to see Sam back here. Sam looks like he's just cruising, having a good time.
Yeah, nice to see him still skiing.
Looking forward to seeing his performance in the World Ski event as well.
Yeah, videos coming soon. Here's LJ again. And he's back to the top for more.
Back to the top. Pulling up those knee pads, back to the top.
He's on repeat.
Oh, getting the 450 out, just squeaking around there. Nice one.
Belmar going straight for the flat rail.
This is the one he cares about. Oh, 450 pretzel 270. So the best he's gotten it so far. I think he's definitely going to try again for that 450 pretzel maybe.
Tucker getting real close on that 270 on two front swap transfer there.
Keeping up with Colby on that one. A lot of people battling in that top place. We've seen Colby and Alex battling Siever up there as well. I mean, Tucker, Belmar, there's just so many people to watch out for.
Nice. Another solid trick from Siever on that drop rail.
Well,
Switch to blind swap 2 out.
I'm kind of going over my notes here and listening to you guys talk. Colby Stevenson and Alex Hall certainly jockeying back and forth between that 1-2 position, but as you just mentioned, Alex Belmar, Silverboy, and Tucker Fitzsimmons all in contention for perhaps that 3rd place.
And just as we're talking about that, Colby goes down and throws down another hammer run. It's crazy to watch him ski right now. It's unreal.
Oh, Ante going big over that one.
And Ante was able to complete that 450, back 450 earlier on.
Had him sitting in the possible best trick selection there for a while. So Alex came and did that 450 630. So wow.
Oh, lip 4. Shout out to Tim McChesney for the lip 4.
Tim, nice.
Whoa, how did he get that 360 switch up around?
Wow. Hall also just coming down with another heat run, just showing why he's in the top 3 right now. And it's going to be a battle for first. I don't know how the judge is going to pick this.
No, very, very difficult. I mean, taking notes, taking a look at who's doing the best tricks. I mean, there's just a major battle there. The top 5 is very, very heated, very competitive.
Well, Copper Mountain, 4 minutes remaining. Make a little noise. Cheer these guys on with 4 minutes left.
I think 4 minutes is long enough for LJ to get this trick. I think it is.
We're going to need to see him get it.
He has to get it.
He only has a dozen or so opportunities left in that 4-minute window.
Very true, very true. Oh, switch 450 there.
So decent.
Super clean. Shampooed and conditioned.
Nice little combo right there. That switch 4 is no bargain.
Well, he's on rinse and repeat mode, isn't he?
Sean Jordan getting the pretzel, the backside switch up. Oh, super smooth move, comboing that one into the super fed. So big run there from Sean, helping to push his name up the leaderboard here nearing the end of this jam.
Oh, Tucker.
Wow.
Unreal.
He got the 360 transfer.
Yeah, 2-on-3 swap. Man, he is definitely showing why he, might be top 3 as well. I don't know about you guys. I got him in my top 3.
Okay, Evan's got him in the top 3. Oh, showing the flexibility of the skis there, the little wheelie out. We like it. Here's LJ again. Oh!
Yeah, he's got it.
He's so close.
That was the speed.
Just needs to get that balance on the rail and hop onto the down rail.
And he's running.
Look at LJ.
Colby still going for it. Couple minutes left. Let's cheer these guys on. They only got a couple chances left. Let's
2 minutes on the game clock. Winding down. Colby Stevenson, Alex Hall seem to be out in front. Still anybody's guess for that 3rd place.
Oh, the switch 270, 450. Okay, only a little bit of time left.
The claim.
A-Hall claim.
The arms were up.
It's a classic claim right there. I love it. See what Siver's got for us on this drop rail.
Yeah, Siver.
Oh,
Baby with the after bang.
absolutely dominating that rail. LJ going for the stall. Oh! You only got a little bit of time left.
So
Run,
close.
run.
We are in our final minute of this heat here. The men's ski street style going down. 1 minute remaining. Make some noise, Copper Mountain, if you're having a good time.
Oh, pretzel 450 from Belmar. Can't be stopped. Lupe there, taking that 270 to switch. Oh, Tucker, no!
Just losing his footing a little bit there.
Can't hold on to that one.
Sam driving. Let's see what Sam's got for us. Buy something. Steezy.
Only 15 seconds left. If you want another hit, you better go soon. Right side.
Wow. Unreal.
Things are happening really quick here, right in the last couple of seconds. Everybody's trying to get the final hit in before the judges are going to be tallying for the winner.
We're on our final
LJ.
10 seconds. LJ Sereno, count us down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What an exciting 45 minutes of action here at the bottom of Copper Mountain for the men's ski street style. And I mean, you talked about it, Evan, the list of tricks that these guys threw down. You kind of work backwards into it. At the 30-minute mark, Colby Stevenson throws down the 270 transfer to pretzel out. And at the time, that was kind of the trick of the day. Moving on, it was Alex Hall who seems to step things up. He has the backside 450 to 630 out. Tom Walsh, what do you make of it?
That is, I would not want to be a judge. I mean, so much
Everybody
going down.
says that, dude.
Yeah, it is a thankless job.
Got
The
him.
judges never get credit for how hard it is. But, I mean, Alex really was impressing. Colby as well, but then we saw so much variety out of Tucker, so much variety out of Alex Belmar.
Yeah,
Jake
LJ.
was keeping it very stylish. I mean,
Yeah, I think at this point there's 5 or 6 skiers that could be in the top 3, just depending on what the judges want to, pick apart with these guys. Because everyone, is throwing down hard tricks, putting down full runs,
I think on a trick,
it's just going to come down to what the judges think was the best.
a trick basis, you got definitely Alex Hall and Colby Stevenson seem to be the highlight. If you talk about utilization of the course, maybe a slight advantage to A. Hall, who is all over this street style course.
and
Yeah.
he definitely had some of the biggest tricks. I mean, my 2 biggest tricks of the night, I think, are Alex doing that 450, 630 out, and then Colby doing that 270, 360 transfer.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 highlights. I feel like those 2 are competing together for the best trick. And if you are the one doing one of the best tricks of the night, it's easy to stay in the judges' minds for the overall winner. So I really think those 2 were battling it out.
Well, then you had the high-speed machine Antiola 450 to backside 450 out as well. And then you guys kept mentioning Tucker Fitzsimmons, who continued to impress. He had a 360 transfer as well.
Oh, yeah, we can't forget about that one. The pretzel out of that one at the end. So, I mean, Tucker was hustling and had a lot of variety. The both-way 270s onto the tall rail. So,
It's
Wow.
anyone's game right now.
Well, we saw
Who knows what's going
45.
to happen here? We'll find out soon, hopefully.
We hopefully will. Let's send it down to our 4th member of the team, DC, standing by in the finish corral.
Yeah, thank you, Mike Jackson. Evan sounded good up there. Tom Walsh, I miss being in the booth with you, brother. But Copper Mountain, make some noise for all these guys throwing here. I know you guys can get louder than that. It's the first time Detour's been here at Copper Mountain. Make some noise for all these guys throwing down out here. We got one more amazing amazing event coming your way with men's snowboard street style. But before we do that, we're going to hand out the awards out here, pay some respect where it's due, and I'm going to hook you guys up. I got a little bit of product here to hand out, so who wants a souvenir to bring home with them? Make some noise. The loudest part of the crowd, I'm going to come right to you. So one more time, you want some free stuff? Make some noise! Oh, you guys are lit. I like it. I'm coming over here to the corner, though. Thank you guys for being here. So one more time, Copper Mountain, we love you. Thank you so much. Copper at the forefront of progression. You guys cater to all our sports, all the lifestyle that we love out here. So much love, Copper Mountain. So much love from our friends in the booth. Back to you guys.
All right, well, thank you, DC. It's certainly a lot of excitement down here at the bottom of the Streetstyle course. Still up in the air with what they're going to do with the results. But Alex Hall and Colby Stevenson seem to be the head runners.
Yeah, the judges are taking their time tallying up the scores, calculating what tricks, what features, who had the most variety, the technicality, a little bit of everything. Who had the crowd going nuts? I mean, LJ going for the flips there.
Yeah.
If he could have gotten that stall to rail, might not have won, but could have had the best trick with that one.
Could have been the best trick for sure. I think that'll be interesting to see who the judges pick for the best trick as well. I think there's, a handful of tricks that could win that award tonight.
Well, we wait tight now for the completion of the men's street style. Big awards here on deck. We'll do the awards with DC, and we'll hang tough in the booth trying to talk about all the potential situations that could unravel as we wait for the judges. And how about Siver? He put again. I mean, his ability to spin on and off the rails, unbelievable.
The 630 out of the drop rail. I mean, that thing's only 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Something I've come to expect out of Siver at all times.
True.
Yeah, true.
It reminds me maybe of Jeff Kiesel back in the day when he could maybe spin a 450, a 630 out of a 1 foot tall rail.
A lot of frontside spins out of Jeff back in the day.
And we saw a lot of determination there from Sam Zacher, who unfortunately went down, but it was nice to see him recover from that accident and get back into this rail jam.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Sam's a tough guy. He's been out filming street for the past couple months, been taking slams. You never want to see somebody fall and take a slam like that, but Sam's going to be all right.
And Jake Magoo seemed to have a couple heaters, I'd say, in the first half and kind of trailed off towards the end. Maybe a fatigue thing, had the nose butter 4 going onto the rail. Some backslides as well. You talked about the commitment to the rail rather than just touching, actually establishing that backslide on a rail, difficult to do.
And that switch 270 to the fast slide. So one of the only guys doing the fast slide version, the front foot 1 footer, which a whole nother level of commitment. I mean, you're leaning forward on that 1 foot. You don't want to fall forward. So yeah, I mean, everybody really, it's hard to say. I mean, that was a huge standout event. I mean, everybody with enough time, enough hiking. I mean, showing off for this Copper crowd.
What do you think the folks over at New Schoolers are saying? What do you think their award?
I think.
Who do you think they'll like?
I think people are probably pretty hyped on A-Hall right now.
Yeah.
I think the kids out there are probably pretty stoked what A-Hall is doing, and probably Colby too. I mean, those guys are both throwing down pretty hard, and I think it's anyone's game who gets first, and then there's a handful of guys that could get third right now. I think it's gonna be a tough race, and the judges are taking their time right now, as you can tell.
Hard. Nobody wants to be a judge.
Absolutely not.
I noticed Alex Hall today when he came off his first rail in the slopestyle course. It almost like he kind of had a shrug of the shoulders, like, "Oh, I got this." And he continued that momentum in the slope course, and then again tonight. Took a little while to warm up, but then he just gradually kept going. And what a show he put on!
Definitely. Probably. I mean, oddly enough, seeing him fall on a rail and run number 1 of Slopestyle today, I was like, that's uncharacteristic.
Absolutely.
And he came back to absolutely hammer in the slope course, and then still here, having not skied the street style setup, came out, threw down, didn't need any practice.
Yeah, they got to give these guys some credit because they're not, they got to practice for all these other events they're doing. A-Hall's in the team event, he was in the slopestyle today. So yeah, he's not skiing the street course very often, I don't think, on this During Duke Tour.
Well, it was certainly a lot of fun in this street style course, and I like what you mentioned, Evan, how it kind of takes the pressure away from competition. Sure, there certainly is a motivation to do well and throw down, but standing by our man again, the 4th member of our team, DC, is standing by with the results. Let's go down and check in with DC.
That is That is correct, Mike Atkinson. I got the results right here. And, you know, before we were doing them in the flats, but I like this, the electrical box platform here. It's a little bit of a podium, if you will. So we're going to go ahead and get on through to this thing. Copper Mountain, I need you one more time. Make some noise for all these guys throwing down out here. I love you, Copper Mountain. Summit County, Colorado represent. All right, in third place, coming out of Bend, Oregon originally. Make some noise for Tucker Fitzsimons. Get on up here, Tucker. True story here. Tom Wallace, you can relate to this. Last time I saw Tucker was getting on a plane in Pittsburgh after your Steel City Showdown. And I was like, Tucker, what are you going to do next? And he was like, I think I'm going to try to get into the Dew Tour Street Style. My man manifested it. Here he is up on the podium. So show some love one more time for Tucker Fitzsimons. All right, in second place, this dude also was out at your event, Tom. Was a crowd favorite out there, and I think a crowd favorite out here, too. Make some noise for Seaver Bull. Playing to the crowd. This dude knows how to have a good time. Coming out of Norway. Make some noise for Seaver Bull, second place. All right, your winner. Your winner out here. You guys got to get really loud. This dude hustled his butt off today in slopestyle, slayed it on his second run, got himself up onto the podium. Tom, he won your event as well. Make some noise for Park City's Alex Hall!
Thank you.
A-Hall coming out of Park City. A-Hall, real quick, you had to compete today in a crazy slopestyle finals, then you came down and threw down for the beautiful people here in Summit County. How you feeling right now?
Tired.
What are you going to do after this?
Probably sleep.
The boy deserves some rest. Make some noise, show your love one more time for Alex Hall, A-Hall, and your podium out here. And we got one more award to hand out. We got the best trick. It was a backslide, switch up, backslide to front 2-7 on the Jersey Barrier Waterfall. Oh, that was earlier on. That was like at the beginning of the event, and that goes to your boy Colby Stevenson, who also competed. So Colby, come up here real quick. Come run. You got a little more energy, and I know it. You're a young buck. We're gonna hook you up with his best trick award, Chris Castaneda from Snow Park Technology, getting that around your neck. So Copper Mountain, Summit County, Colorado. Colorado in general with the moon coming up. Look at the full moon coming up. Make some noise for Colby Stevenson.
Well, there you have it. Colby Stevenson with the trick of the night, but Alex Hall taking home the gold. And we talked about predictions, Evan and Tom, and tell me about who you had there, Tom.
Unbelievable.
Well, actually, making predictions beforehand, I guessed pretty well, and I guessed our podium exactly.
Unreal.
Yeah.
But no, amazing action. I mean, Tucker working so hard. The spins, Alex, I mean, that was just an amazing contest. Colby taking the best trick. Those four guys were definitely the top-notch dudes tonight.
Most definitely, and I think these guys, the top three really showed out, and Tucker, once again shows why he deserves to be in all these rail contests, I think, and great to see Sivver up there and A-Hall, of course.
What an evening here. Again, the men's ski street style, 45 minutes of mind-blowing action, but that's not all. Coming up, we've got the snowboarders dropping in. They've got another 45-minute heat, and that will wind down day 3 here at Dew Tour Copper Mountain. Don't go anywhere. The action continues at Copper with the men's snowboard street style.